That was Antoine Semenyo's assist for his club side, AFC Bournemouth. They came back from behind to beat Arsenal 2-1. Thomas Partey was in action for the Gunners. Earlier on, it was Jordan Ayew who scored his 5th goal of the season, making him the 2nd highest goal scorer for his club side. That is Leicester City, who have been relegated. They played Southampton today, and it was a game in which they won 2-0. Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be looking at my preview of the Super Clash tomorrow as well, and talking about some Ghanaian players. The Super Clash preview was had yesterday on a show I was on, and we'll have a look at it. But before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. The Ghana Black Stars players impressed today. 2 of them stood out. Well, 3 of them were actually in action. I think 4 if in total, if you count Kamaldeen Sulemana. But Leicester City began it all. Jordan Ayew finding the back of the net and becoming the 5th, scoring his 5th goal for his club side, Leicester City. They were or have already been relegated into the championship. From where they came, they have returned once again, and Jordan will be going with them. Probably a move will come up which would mean that he would not be relegated, but more than likely he will leave Leicester. He will leave the Premier League with Leicester City. He was on target today. Antoine Semenyo was a substitute. He came in, and as you saw at the start there, that throw-in assist that he gave his teammate was the equalizer before the eventual winner came. Arsenal are slipping up. It's not looking good. The 2nd position is not secured. They've lost the title already. Maybe all energies on PSG on Wednesday. That is why they are behaving like this. But nothing is guaranteed. They shouldn't think that they will be able to easily overcome PSG. The Premier League 2nd position is still in their hands, but it is slipping. City won on Friday night, and they will be looking and seeming like they can get into that 2nd spot. After the season they've had, if they do finish 2nd, it will be an amazing achievement, even for someone like Pep Guardiola here. We'll preview the game, the Super Clash between Accra Heart of Oak and KUMASI ASANTE KOTOKO. I had this conversation on Game On AIT TV. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like on the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the preview, the Super Clash here.
Quickly, Selassie, I'll start with you. The GP now come to your den, Danny.
So I think the biggest clash of all, I think Heart of Oak versus KUMASI ASANTE KOTOKO, the Super Clash. We are all looking forward to that. That's the biggest talking point of the weekend. It's unfortunate, and I've stated it on this show before, that it's only Heart of Oak and KOTOKO that get all the attention. It shouldn't be like that. I understand the rivalry between the 2 clubs, the biggest clubs in Ghana, continental champions. KOTOKO, Heart of Oak winning the CAF, the Champions League and Confederations Cup as well. So I think it's only fair that they get a lot of attention, but the league in general should have some more focus than it usually getting. Especially, I think only just in 2016 we're filling the Cape Coast Stadium. Bofakotano and Co were playing finals of MTN FA Cup, and they were filling the whole Cape Coast Sports Stadium. So where did we go wrong in terms of garnering support for the league? But aside that, I think Heart of Oak have not been in good form. KUMASI ASANTE KOTOKO themselves, they sacked their coach Prosper Natiogun. Karim Zito is in charge. He won his first game. So we are hoping that it will be an interesting game. Ouattara has not beaten KOTOKO before. Even when KUMASI ASANTE KOTOKO are not in a good place,
very bad shape,
they still find a way to be Heart of Oak. So Heart of Oak have to win to close the gap. I think it's now 50 points, and KOTOKO have 50, Heart have 45. So they have to want to close the gap and see how it goes. It will be an interesting game. And when it comes to these games, form doesn't really matter. Form speaks very little. So KUMASI ASANTE KOTOKO and Heart of Oak will know what is at stake. 3 points closer to the title, and both of them are not close to the top though, but Kotoko have a better chance of winning the league still. And with the Ghana Premier League, two, 3 wins, yeah, 2, 3 wins, and you are
just one win.
You are in the conversation again. Yes, just one.
Should House of Oak win this match, they'll be in contention for
the title.
The title, because it's. Can you bring the picture back, please? It's 45 against 50 points. So should House win, it's going to go to.
They'll need to
48.
win.
Yeah, 48.
But it's been tough for us at home to Kotoko in Accra. It always been difficult for us to beat Kotoko in Ayew.
Yeah, it's a big game, but we are also seeing that we want to see how big it's going to be this time around, because some years ago when you hear House of Oak and Kotoko, it's like a whole week discussion, and then a whole week preparation. People are prepping to go to the stadium, but this time around it's like everybody is
the momentum.
Because
these two clubs are not doing well. The last time House was on top of the table, and that was Coach Bedu's time.
Yeah.
Okay, recently. Okay, Coach Bedu, yes, yeah. Coach Bedu. That's whole month the discussion about this match. Okay, and it was that, and even some of us struggled to get a ticket to watch. Okay, but this time around the momentum is down. Even the social media handles of these two clubs are not even promoting the match this much. You see, the last time, to the extent that you see politicians, celebrities, even
all getting
involved. I told you we struggled to get a ticket to go and watch that match. And by now, this is not.
The hype is not as it used to be, honestly. Because even the super, what things are not, even the Super Clash, as I'm saying, is getting all the attention. But then, it's still not the same.
The euphoria
is down, and that reflects on all the league conversation that we've been having. The league is dying.
It's dead.
It's dying. We need to resuscitate it.
It's dead.
We need to shock it and kickstart it.
You see, there's one aspect of you trying to recover from is to accept that, okay, this is it. Okay, the fact is, see, you do not even have, how do you call it, a sponsor for your league. That is a typical example of a league that is dead.
We've played.
You do not even have
sponsor, and it was fire.
No, you do not even have. You don't have official TV station that even telecast the matches. What these are marks of a league that is dead.
It's well structured.
Even recently, you see, they came out with this kind of football politics. When the Review Association issued a statement that okay, they have not paid them, so they are not going to this weekend. They are boycotting the matches this weekend. Later, they came back and said, okay, they did not utter that statement. But we knew, but they admitted that they owe them.
Yeah.
So you cannot even afford to pay
your own referees.
The referees. So when they go and they are taking a bribe from these clubs, you owe them.
Man must eat.
Yes, you are not paying them. So what this is mark of the league that is dead. So let's accept that. Okay, we need to do a lot of it. Yes, we need to do a lot on. You see, this is a league that not even a single club in Ghana here. Okay, let's even. The two big clubs we are talking about. Now we can talk about the likes of Midiama. They have their own stadium that we can boast of. Okay.
Not necessarily their own,
but now it's been assigned
to them
to do, so we can accept. All the other stadiums we play our matches on, our national stadium that we adopt to play our matches on.
That one is
Legon now cannot even. It's not even for them. But there are about 4 or 3 different clubs that play their home matches there. Do you get it? So these are all marks of a league that is dead. Okay, let's do.
Don't condemn our league yet.
I am not. But it's a fact. Or Selassie.
Yes. It's not in a good shape.
It's not in that one. They understand. Let's use diplomatic language.
Let's call a spade a spade.
No, because you always massage the issue.
No, we are not massaging.
You are not being frank with what is affecting
us. It's not that we are being frank with the thing. The league is running. There are some high points in the games. There are some low points in the game. But you see, equally,
I'm inclined to agree with Dela.
You've been down for.
The GFA has not been able. Yes. Has not been able to market its product well for us all to enjoy. But when you go to some of the games,
Inability to get in sponsors is number one.
that one means it depends.
No one trusts you enough to invest
To get their money to you.
to give their money to you, and that trust being killed is very it's a very bad signal. It's a very bad signal. Hooliganism, refereeing
is one of the major issues. You
so
see,
let me finish here. Anas
no
issue coming in, and Anas highlighting what referees take to influence games tarnished the image in a way, and I don't think there has been any repair yet. Especially now that we are getting issues like you not paying referees. It means that if I'm an investor and I hear that you are not paying referees, it means that when I invest in it,
what do you use the money for?
and also it means that the referees will still take bribes.
No, you see, this is it. In all aspects of the game, okay, you are not being paid this review. This review in the first place, how much do you pay? So if you get and there's someone an investor, I come to you and I said, okay, this weekend I'm left. For instance, Viviani Gold Stars is on top of the table, but Haas is going to play Viviani Gold Stars. Okay, the referee, I'll give you 100,000 Ghana cedis. 100,000 Ghana cedis. Do all you can do for Haas to win. And I'm saying that 100,000. Let's say Haas has been giving, let's say, on the betting sporting side, Haas has been giving, let's say, 3 cities to win that game because they do not have a chance. And I use, let's say, 50,000 to go and put it because I've been assured of win. I am going to make that 100,000 and pay you. That is one side. And other side, we are going to accumulate a point that will get us to win them. So you see, that is why when you go to other countries, the match fixing is high because see, people pay this, then they go and bet on it, then they'll get the money
back in folds.
You see, so if you make rooms for some of these things, people will easily manipulate and it's not
exploit
their fault.
it. Yeah,
that one day is true.
So if you sit here and to say that okay, you want to massage the issues and say okay, we are doing well, whilst all of us
we are
know
not
that we are not doing well.
We are not doing well, but it's not all dead. We can still resurrect it. We can still do
there's
something.
Always
about
a way to resurrect it.
Exactly.
But it's dead.
Those who are in charge are not doing what they are supposed to do.
Okay.
Which is and something that we've been saying for a very long time. Even if it's not Super Clash, even the whole league itself, how it is being branded and all that. How can you tell me that Black Star players are supposed to come and do advertisements for a league that they don't play?
Watch the Ghana Premier.
Yeah, they watch the guy. How is supposed to tell them that?
And sometimes too, I blame the clubs.
You see,
the clubs don't advertise themselves or their.
They do not have. Because the league is not rewarding.
No, it's not that.
The league is not rewarding.
Yeah, so they are not getting, and they are not getting the money from the whole thing. So what do you do?
On the biggest game this weekend,
the Super Clash.
Now, traditionally, in terms of forms, but traditionally, this is our biggest game in Ghana, right?